Ever wondered how secure your digital world is from hackers? In this vast realm of ones and zeros, we're going to delve into the shadowy corners, exploring the intriguing world of hacking methodology. It's not simply about donning a black hoodie and typing furiously. It's a complex process, a methodical strategy that hackers employ to breach security systems. Why does this matter, you ask? Well, knowledge is power. By understanding how hackers operate, you can be one step ahead of them. A hacker's first step is reconnaissance, also known as information gathering. This phase is all about collecting as much data as possible about the target, whether that's an individual, a corporation, or even a government entity. The more information a hacker can gather, the better armed they are to launch a successful attack. There are two main types of reconnaissance, passive and active. In passive reconnaissance, a hacker quietly observes and gathers information without directly interacting with the target. This could involve studying public records, social media posts, or any other publicly available information. It's like a digital form of people watching, where the hacker stays in the shadows, silently collecting data. On the other hand, active reconnaissance involves more direct interaction with the target. This could mean probing networks for vulnerabilities, sending phishing emails, or even physically sneaking into offices to steal sensitive data. It's a riskier approach, but often yields more detailed information. Both these methods underscore the importance of being careful with your personal information online. The less information you freely give away, the harder it is for hackers to build a profile on you. So think twice before you share that next post or click on that suspicious email. It's not just about being paranoid, it's about being prudent in a digital world where information is the new gold. Remember, the less a hacker knows about you, the safer you are. Once a hacker has enough information, they move to the scanning phase, identifying vulnerabilities. This is a critical step in their hacking methodology, and it's where they start to dig into the cracks of a system, searching for the perfect point of entry. Consider this phase as a burglar, checking for unlocked doors or open windows. Hackers use scanning tools to analyze your system, looking for any weaknesses they can exploit. One of the most common techniques they use is called port scanning. This involves systematically checking every port of a system to find an open gateway. Another technique widely used is vulnerability scanning. Hackers use this method to detect and classify system weaknesses in computers, networks, and communications equipment. It can also predict the effectiveness of countermeasures. These techniques are not exclusive to hackers, though. Cybersecurity professionals use them too, to identify and fix vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. Now here's the kicker. Most of these vulnerabilities can be avoided with regular system updates and patches. Yes, it's that simple. Software companies regularly release updates to fix known vulnerabilities in their systems. Each update is like a new layer of armor, making it harder for hackers to break in. So, if you ignore those pesky update notifications, you're essentially leaving your digital doors wide open for any passerby hacker. Remember, an outdated system is a vulnerable system. Keeping your systems updated is a simple way to reduce vulnerabilities. With vulnerabilities identified, a hacker's next step is gaining access. This is where the real game begins. Hackers employ a variety of techniques to break through the barriers of your digital fortress. Let's delve into two of the most common methods: password cracking and social engineering. Password cracking is one of the oldest tricks in the cybercrime book. It involves using software to guess or decrypt a user's password. If a password is weak or commonly used, it's like leaving the front door wide open. This is why you should always opt for unique, complex passwords. Mix up letters, numbers, and symbols. Avoid obvious choices like birthdays, pet names, or, the most notorious of all, password 123. On the other hand, social engineering is about manipulating the human element. It's a con artist's game played out in the digital world. Hackers may pose as a trusted colleague, a customer service representative, or even a family friend, using emails, messages, or phone calls to trick you into giving them access. Be wary of any unexpected or suspicious communications. If it feels off, it probably is. These methods highlight the importance of two key defensive strategies: strong, unique passwords and vigilance. With these in your arsenal, you can significantly reduce the risk of unauthorized access. Remember, in the digital world, your first line of defense is you. Strong passwords and vigilance can be your best defense against unauthorized access. As you see, hacking isn't magic, it's a step-by-step process. In today's digital world, it's more important than ever to understand the methodology behind cyber attacks. not to foster fear, but to build resilience and stay informed. By understanding the steps that hackers take, we can better prepare our defenses and stay one step ahead. The first stage of a hacking attempt is reconnaissance. It's the digital equivalent of casing the joint. Hackers are gathering information, learning about the target, looking for weak spots, and planning their attack. They're studying network maps, IP addresses, and even the people who work in the organization. It's a meticulous and patient process, but understanding its importance can help us be more careful with the information we reveal about ourselves and our networks. The second step is scanning. This is where hackers actively probe the target network, using tools to identify vulnerabilities. They're looking for open ports, outdated software, and security loopholes. It's like a thief testing the doors and windows of a house, looking for an easy way in. By recognizing this stage, we can make sure our digital doors and windows are always securely locked. The third step is gaining access. This is the actual break-in. The hacker exploits the vulnerabilities identified in the scanning stage, infiltrating the system. Like a cat burglar slinking through an unlocked window, they creep into the network, often undetected. Once inside, they can steal data, plant malware, or simply cause havoc. Understanding this stage helps us know what to look for, how to respond, and when to raise the alarm. And that's why understanding hacking isn't just for the tech-savvy or the cybersecurity professionals, it's for everyone. From individuals protecting their personal data to businesses safeguarding their assets, we all have a part to play in cybersecurity. Knowledge is power, and understanding a hacker's methodology can help you stay one step ahead. Stay safe in the digital world.